Hey everybody, this is Jennifer. I'm coming to you with another sales update video. The first item I have is a Lyle Scott button-up shirt. It's made of combed cotton. I had to look that up. Combed cotton is an extremely soft cotton, which is why I got this shirt. It felt so wonderful, and it was really clean. And even though I never heard of Lyle and Scott, I picked it up for $1 at the Salvation Army. I don't think it was out more than a week or two, and it sold for $19.99. Just in case you haven't watched my other videos, if I don't mention shipping, it is free shipping. Most of my items have free shipping on them. Okay, the next item is a Rocawear black back flat pockets, brand new from the Burlington Coat Factory. I picked these up for $10. I had them for a while, I think about 6 months. Eventually I did accept a best offer for $30, and the reason I accepted it for $30 was it was out of the country, so I did not have to pay the shipping. I had free shipping on here, but if someone outside the country buys it, they're paying for shipping. So I made approximately, I would say, about $15 on these, so that's not too bad. Okay, this is a Guess cardigan sweater. It's a cotton sweater. I picked this up for $1 at the Salvation Army, and I took a best offer of $19.99. This is an Orvis black and white rayon dress. It was nothing special. Orvis is a decent brand. Some things sell better than others. This was $1 at the Salvation Army, and it sold for exactly what I have it out for, which is $14.99 plus $4.50 shipping and handling. Okay, this is an Eddie Bauer fisherman sweater. It has like toggle buttons, and it's made of a lamb's wool blend in size large, and it was really pretty. It's actually even prettier than the picture show. And I had it out for $30, and I took a best offer of $25. Okay, this is a Betsey Johnson dress. I picked this up for $3.50 at the Salvation Army. I had to look it up, but I found that Betsey Johnson, this sells. So if you see that tag, I would definitely pick it up, or definitely look it up, because this dress wasn't out there, but it sold for $31.99, and it sold probably within 2 weeks. So that's something definitely to look for. Okay, this is a very common crew neck pullover cotton polo Ralph Lauren. That's what their tag looks like. It's a good tag. If you don't know already, Ralph Lauren has multiple tags. Like the green is like, this is, I think, I mean, definitely look it up. I think the blue is supposed to be a little bit better than that green tag, the Ralph Lauren. And then I think there's tags that are like black and purple that are really high end. And don't quote me, definitely take the information, look it up for yourself. But there's a big difference, and sometimes you might see like a really high-end Ralph Lauren out for like $15 or $20. That may be well worth you picking it up. You probably could sell it for $100 or $150. But to do that, you need to know the difference between the tags. So it's definitely something you should do. Again, this I paid a $1. Yep, I paid $1 at the Salvation Army, and I took a best offer of $19.99. Now that dollar thing is over at the Salvation Army, but you know, this is something that was half off at $2.50. It's still worth picking up. You still would have made it probably about $10 on it. Okay, this is don't know how to pronounce her name, Linnea Pell. Oh, I'm horrible at this. I really am. I don't know a lot about handbags or designers, which is really funny since I'm selling clothes. But it was a faux leather handbag. It was in really nice condition, and what I first saw was this name. When I got home and looked carefully at the other tags, I saw made for Target. Now that really brings down the value. When it's made for Target, it's not made in the same quality as the other line. So I had this out probably for 6 months. I overpaid. I paid $7 for it. Eventually, I took a best offer of $20. So I still made, like, I don't know, a few bucks, like $5 or so. But I wouldn't do it again. I really need to learn a lot more about handbags. Also, I'm really nervous about if I find something that's a higher end handbag, then I'm picking up a fake. And believe me, I would not know the difference, except for like a few really obvious ones with the zippers and stuff. I can't tell the difference. So it's not worth getting kicked off eBay to have that handbag. Okay, this is a vintage boys husky jeans. They're very vintage. I don't know what year. I think it was the 70s. I put it in here. But I had these for like a year and a half, no joke. And but I only paid $1 for them. They eventually sold for $19.99. But in all honesty, it's okay if I sit on them for a long time because to turn $1 into 10, that's okay with me, you know. So those low cost items, I don't mind if I sit on them for a while. Okay, this is a Pegasus JJ Jeanette jewelry, just a little pewter brooch. I paid $2 for this at a flea market, and I picked up two of them. They were $2 each, and the first one sold like immediately for $20, and then I sat on the other one for like a year. And eventually somebody offered me $13, and I took that offer. Okay, here's that Lululemon again. You see this, pick it up. It sells so quickly. I paid $6.50 for this jacket. I think it sold within the week for a best offer of, where is that? $42. So if you see that little symbol, because a lot of times it doesn't have the name on it, see that, look for that little symbol on athletic wear, and if you see it, pick it up. Okay, this is an Apartment 9 gold shimmer sleeveless dress. Apartment 9, not a great brand. It's a mall brand, basically, I think. But it was brand new. It was $64. Now, I did put this in the title. I only put the cost, like the original cost, in that title when I have room. You don't want to get rid of keywords for the price because people aren't going, gee, I really want an Apartment 9 dress for $64. They're not putting that in. They're not searching that. So it's not helping you in your search results. So only if, like right here, I had like 3 spaces available. So I put it in there. You know, I had a few things available and I couldn't think of anything else I wanted to put in there. So I did put the price. But if I had another great keyword, I would definitely use that keyword first. I had it out for $25 and I took a best offer of $16.94 and it cost $1. This is a vintage Pendleton blazer. I picked this up for $1, but it had a little tiny hole on the underside of the collar that I did not notice when I picked it up, which is not too bad because it still sold for $20, which is, you know, a nice profit on $1, like 10. But I probably could have gotten the $30 or $35 if it didn't have that flaw. Okay, this was really cool. This was a retro Echo jean jumpsuit, and there's their logo, that rhino. And I should have taken a better picture of this. I don't think I did. I didn't. All right. This was all like red rhinestones, this belt buckle, and the jean material is like stretchy. It was really, really different. So it was only $1 because obviously most people, unless they're buying and selling, but a lot of people pick up, you know, they don't look for the weird stuff. They're looking for the names. And they might overlook stuff like this. Definitely go for that unique, out of the ordinary item because you're going to be the only one or one of 2 or 3 that have it online. So if somebody wants it, you know, they'll pay for it. I only paid $1. Somebody offered me $25 and I accepted it. Again, I could have waited for more money, but I need to do a certain amount of turnover because I don't have the room to hold stuff. But that's not bad on $1. So even if you paid $5 for it, it would be well worth it. Okay, Michael Kors pants. I picked this up at the Burlington Cloth Factory. I think you've probably seen this a couple of times. I paid about $14 for this. I'm not looking for that same profit margin when I buy from Burlington Cloth Factory. I'm looking to have those high-end brand names, new. It's a different quality. I'd say between all of them, I was making between $8 and $12 profit, somewhere around that. Now I accepted a best offer of 30, but the reason I accepted 30 is it went out of the country. They paid for the shipping. So that brought my profit around approximately $8 to $10, something like that. So that's not bad. That's kind of what I'm expecting when I buy this kind of stuff. All right, this is a mistake. It was an Everlast capri athletic pants. Nothing great. I probably wouldn't pick it up again. It was only $1. So I had it out all summer and was going into the winter, and someone offered me 8. I'm like, absolutely. I don't care if I make $2 or $3. You know, I just want it out of my inventory for the winter because, you know, it's just going to basically sit there. Okay, this was cute. This was a vintage sweater and had like these little Scotty dogs, which people seem to like on clothes. And it was a really pretty color. And here's a good example. Here's the name, Jaminitz. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it doesn't really matter because I did look up the name and no one's looking for this name. This was like just very generic name of sweaters. So I had other important information I wanted to give people in my title. I do like if there is a flaw or something, sometimes you'll see I'll put minor flaws in the title because people don't read. So I really want them to see it everywhere because I can't tell you how many times somebody's gotten something that I fully explained in the item description and they don't see it. So sometimes if I can, I like to put it in the title because it really has eliminated a lot of people going, hey, you know, this, oh, I didn't see it. Well, if it's in the title and if it's in the item condition notes and it's in the item description, it really did cut down them saying, hey, I didn't see it. So, okay, once again, I paid $1 and I took a best offer of $15 for this sweater. Okay, the next one is an Ann Taylor stretch faux wrap dress. I paid $1 for the Salvation Army. I put it out for $21.99 and sold in a day. Literally sold in a day. They didn't even ask for a best offer. So that was good. This was great. This is women's Lee jeans, and it was like these pull-up jeans, and they were plus size, the 16W. I think they were out for only about a week. I picked them up at the Goodwill for $5.49, which is full price for them. And they purchased it, I mean, for $34.99 plus the $6.80 shipping. So that was a great purchase. All right, this is the Under Armour athletic leggings. Under Armour, again, you definitely want to look for Under Armour. It does sell. It sells pretty quickly. I think this was $3. I picked this up for $3 at the Salvation Army, and it was purchased within the week for $19. And it cost $2.60 to ship. All right, this is another just a Ralph Lauren cotton pullover. It's just another one. Honestly, when I look at these, I have to be paying like probably between $1 to $3 because I'm looking that it's going to sell for 15. It will definitely sell for 15. You might get a little bit more, but that I noticed 15 seems to be the thing for these cotton pullovers from Ralph Lauren. Maybe if you sit on it for a year, you can get more for it, but if you want to sell it kind of quickly, that seems to be the price. And there's the tag, and it was vintagey, you can tell. But again, this sold for $15, but I only paid $1 for it. This is a Levi's. I called it a military jacket because it kind of looked like a military jacket to me. It's not really, I assume, but I used that as a keyword, multi-pocket. I picked this up for $6.50 at the Salvation Army. What was interesting is the sleeves were lined. It had that satin lining only in the sleeves, which was interesting. And let me show you the tag. Did I take a picture? Wow, that's very unusual. I made a mistake. I did not take a picture of the tag. Well, you're going to take my word on it. So it was a Levi jacket. Oh, there you go. Get this little tag right here. I paid $6.50, and it was purchased probably within 2 weeks for $50, and they didn't even ask for a best offer. Okay, this is a Casal. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I had to look it up. I picked it up for $1 at the Salvation Army. It was just this clean, cute little athletic dress, but I wasn't sure before. And they make it for tennis and they make it for golf. So I wasn't sure what to put. So I put both and just described it really, really well. And it was purchased probably, again, within 2 days for $20 on a best offer. Okay, this is a women's Ralph Lauren again. Merino wool double-breasted sweater and has the gold buttons on it. There you go. And it was really clean. It was in great condition. And I paid full price at Goodwill, $5.49, and it sold for $39.99. Here's a Tommy Hilfiger coat with little, where is it? Yeah, THs all over it. It's really weird looking. I paid $6.50 at the Salvation Army, and it sold for $39.99. Okay, this is great. This is one of these things I'm like, keep your eyes open, because this is stuff people are going to leave behind. This is the stuff you'll find the half off or even less at these thrift stores that people just kind of leave behind on the most part. Look at the ruffle on this neck. This is obviously a very vintage item. And I took a picture of the label, the vision of happy legs. I love that. And it's got a Union Made label. Now take a picture of the Union Made label, because that a lot of people go by that as when, and to give them a time frame to when the item was made, because those Union Made labels change throughout the years, just like other labels did. And so it's important to take a picture of that label as well. If someone is searching for vintage clothes, they can know from, when it was made. All right. I paid $1 for this at the Salvation Army, and they didn't even ask for an offer, and they paid $29.99. Oops. Oh, sorry. The computer's slowing down. Okay, this is a pair of Clarks, clogs or mules or whatever you want to call them. I paid $5 for these at the Goodwill, and they sold on a best offer for $30. Clarks is a name for women's shoes you want to look for. If it's around $4 to $6, I pick them up all the time as long as they're in nice condition. These were in beautiful condition. They almost look like they were brand new. Okay. This is a London Fog coat for men. Now, there was 2 problems. One, the coat was lavender-like, and like this lavender bluish color, but it was more lavender than I could get in the pictures. For some reason, with the lighting and my old little camera, it was coming out blue, and I couldn't get it that right shade. So I'm sure that's why I had it for so long, because I'm saying this isn't the exact color, which doesn't really work well. People want to see it. But eventually it did sell, and I only paid $1 for it at the Salvation Army, and it eventually sold for $25.19. Okay, this is a Hollister coat from Abercrombie, and it was like a wool blazer with this angled zipper. There's a label, and it even had somebody's name in it. But I paid $6.50 for it, and it sold on a best offer for $40.49. Okay, that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope your sales are going great, and I'll see you next time.